So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Van Basten cuts it out. Beckenbauer. Tries to pass it through.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a searching pass. Beckenbauer. Doku. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Zico. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, it's just a little long. Doku. Pele. Great vision. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Knocks it into space. Doku. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele. Flashes it, it's a mighty effort! Goal! Fenerbahce! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Good ball, good take. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Koundé. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Floated through. Van Bronckhorst. Doku. Doku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Brilliantly cut out. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Roberto Carlos. That'll be a throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Doku tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Showing good feet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Doku. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Zico. And it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that could set him on his way. Koundé. Zico.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Doku. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. Lovely, now then. Fenerbahce looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Looking to play him in. Van Bronckhorst. That's been cut out, well played. Van Bouten. That's Cannavaro. Van Bronckhorst. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a good ball. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doku receives it in a wide position. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Fenerbahce have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Fenerbahce definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
They get a throw in. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Neymar. Messi. And it's Maicon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Torres. Pelé. He's being urged. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's gone loose. And that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Tries to cross. So we've reached the hour mark. Messi. And Fermin. Pele. Knocks it out wide. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fermin. Spread neatly. Neymar. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Fermin. And it's Neymar. And it's Lopez. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. No way through, so back it comes. Bernardo Silva! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 23, Pele. Number 21, Doku. Number 15, Van Bommel. Coming on the field, number 24, Ronaldinho. Number 14, Nedved. Number 8, Rui Costa.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Madrid have their second corner now. Now, this could be a chance. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in. Chance! They've scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of...
And Messi! Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Dembele. And he's being shifted off it. That's really well manoeuvred.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. He's having a shot! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Beckenbauer is there, and he can pick it up. Rui Costa. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Time added on, 4 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Nedved. And it's Messi. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's Nedved. Nedved. Vitinha. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, well measured. Cleared without hesitation. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a think far post. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Beckham. Ronaldinho. And this is Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. Always onto this. Fenerbahce leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Serginho takes control of it and he's on the move. Now, can they get him away? Elects to cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you...
Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the through ball. It's Van Basten! And that was very necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. Hoisted in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vitinha. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Fenerbahce are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Vitinha. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Ronaldinho. Van Bommel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Ball is over the line. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Owen! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Beckham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Kirkchu. Levin. He's having a shot! Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Beckenbauer turns back here, probably the best option. Cannavaro has a look and plays it forward.
3 minutes added time.
Ronaldinho. Back into the middle. Great chance! Oh, he's been... And one more try! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper and
that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.